Welcome to Python tutorial. In this tutorial, I have created a Python program which has two functions that will determine a leap year and a quiz. So it's a leap year quiz program. So first of all, there are two functions. One is leap year function, other one is create quiz. For In Python, functions are defined using def keyword, and the function leap year is also having a parameter that is random year. So that will be created randomly with the use of random function that will be discussed later. So the leap to calculate leap year, first have to check if the given year divided by 4, and if the remainder is not equal to 0, then it is straightforward not a leap year. If that condition false becomes false, then it will come to the next one. If if the year is year divided by 100 and not equal to 0, the remainder not equal to 0, then it is true. If the year divided by 400 and not equal to 0, the remainder not equal to 0, then it's a false. And if none of the conditions satisfies, the program returns true. So this is the logic behind creating a leap year. Now second function, create quiz. This function will create a quiz, interactive quiz for the user. So first of all, username is a variable that will ask for the user's input and stores its value. In the second line, print statement will simply print the welcome message along with the user's name. In this variable number of questions, the user will be asked how many number of questions he or she would like to have, with the use of input function, and also converting that function that input into an integer using typecasting. Now as soon as the user input all the number of questions, we are good to go. Now this variable user answer count, it will store the number of correct answers given by the user. So now let's start the quiz. So we have to take repeatedly number we have to repeatedly ask the user about the input. So for this we are using for loop. So for loop is defined in such a way, like I is a variable which will be referenced, and in range, this number in range of 0 to number of questions. The reason behind taking number of question is we have to run loop till the question number of question inputted by the user. So 0 to number of questions, and the actual loop will run the boundary -1. So this is lower boundary and this is upper boundary. Starting from 0, it will go to the upper boundary. Suppose user has input 5, so the number of questions 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So the loop will 1 to 0, 1 2 3 4. In the next line, rand number year is a variable that will store the random number generated by the random function, and the range is provided here is 1900 to 2020 as per the question. Okay, in the next line, user answer. In this variable user, it will again prompt the user to input what the answer, if the given year is a leap year or not. The user has to input true or false in any case, whatever it wants. Now in the next line, it has to check the condition whether the inputted value by the user is correct or not. So it will check user answers dot equal leap. Now here the leap year function would be called the leap year function, and that leap year function's output will either return true or false. Now that true or false is converted into string, and that has been compared with the user's input. Also here, user whatever the input has been given by user, it has been converted into title case. So whatever the user is giving, if the answer matches, then user count will be incremented to 1, and along with it, it will print correct if the user is guessing the leap year correctly. If not, it will give incorrect answer. After completing all the question, it will come out of the loop and the results of the quiz will be printed. And here the total answer count and total number of question as per the user will be given, and this function is completed. This is how the quiz will be called. So this create quiz function will be called. So in Python, to call the function, simply name and rounded brackets. This is how the functions called. So here we are done with the program. Now let's check with the output as well. So we'll run the program. Okay, so it is asking for my name. So inputted Lalit. How many questions you would like to go? I would go with 5. Okay, here we go. 2004 is a leap year. Yes, true. Correct. 1978, false. It's not a leap year. Correct. 1925, of course, it's not a leap year. So I will be inputting it uppercase. False. Correct. Year 2003 is a leap year. I know this is not a leap year, but still I would input true. Let's see if it works. Incorrect answer. 2019 is not a leap year again. So false. Okay, so here my quiz has been completed and I have got 4 out of 5 questions correctly. That is the exactly same output expected. So that's it for the program, and this is what we have created. Thank you.